Gospel Singers, and we're proud, and that's why we're doing part of this interview, and they're home, and we're here live talking to them on this interview on their first video. And Philadelphia back in the early 40s, and coming out of the city here, really having to travel. You had a long distance to travel. It wasn't like you were just in your area. That was some long riding on the train. It was like you had to ride overnight and, and sleep on the train.
And then it was segregated then, you know.
Oh, let's talk
you
about
had
that.
You had to ride on the back coaches. You couldn't.
I know about the bus on the train that made you ride in the back too.
Yeah, they had trains.
Oh, really? Okay, we're opening up a lot of things. That made it hard for you.
Yes,
Because you had to go through the South, living in the North, not quite experiencing all the things that they had experienced in the South. You girls had a lot of nerve, but you all had God.
So let me tell you what happened with us. One time we left to go to Florida, and when we got there, got off the train, and we had 4 pennies between the 4 of us.
And each one
were down with
That's right.
Each one, we said, okay, it's 4 inches, so we had one, we gave each person a penny. That was all we had after paying our fare and everything. That's all we had.
But when we come home with?
No. This was,
we were
on
just
our way. We were just leaving home, going to Florida.
Okay.
But when we got there, they had a program already scheduled for us, and we went to one of the pastors of a church asked us to come to the church Sunday morning just to do one song. And we went there and did that one song, and they took offering for us. And we were blessed. And we just thank God for how he took care of us, because it was rough out there, but we survived.
That's beautiful. And you know, and you think about that's 46 years ago.
Right.
And you know that you've come this far by faith.
Oh,
and
right,
you
right.
still are working and traveling, and your other sister does the booking on the phone, doing all of your bookings for you.
Yes, she takes care of my phone
the
calls.
others just never decided to come along with you, your other sisters or brothers, never decided that they wanted to get into
Well, we only have one other sister.
Okay.
But our brothers, no, they weren't into singing.
Okay.
They were never interested
Let's
in it.
move on up in the years and see if we can take a look at some of these pictures that you've brought along. Now, this is one of my favorites of the Angelic Gospel Singers. When the old microphones, let's see if our cameraman can get a view of this picture here of the Angelics in 1951. You'll see Josephine here, and you'll see Margaret on the bottom there. And we see if we can get a close-up of this particular picture. And this picture that we're looking at, I can see some of the Clara Ward hairdos coming in. Those hairdos come from the Clara Ward era I'm looking at there. And back in that era of the 50s, that kind of pump hairstyle, ladies got real jazzy and made a few dollars. And look at these black dresses. And I tell you, you ladies were ready then. In 51, had you already recorded a hit record then?
Oh, yes. Yes, we had made Touch Me.
Touch Me, Jesus.
We recorded that in 47. That was our first recording. That was our first recording, and it was an overnight success.
Overnight success. And during that time, was it hard to get on a label? I know you're with Malaco now, and Malaco's doing fantastic things for the Angelics, and we're so proud of that company and the Angelics and what they've done for you down in Mississippi. But trying to get that first contract, that first record, was it hard, and what did you have to do?
We didn't have any problem. A friend of ours, he was a promoter here in town, and he had heard us sing naturally. So he came to me and said, I got a man downtown that has a studio. He said, and I would like for you to go down there and talk to him. He said, because I think you should make a record. And I said, well, we'll go down and talk with him. So we went down to, it was the Gotham Recording Company, that was the name of it. And we went down, and he interviewed us, and he said to me, he said, I want you, for your first song, I want you to record something that nobody else haven't recorded. He said, I don't want anything that somebody else has recorded. I want you to do something that nobody else has recorded, and something that you arranged yourself. He said, even if you didn't write it. If you arranged it, he said, because once you establish your sound, he said, that's all we need. So I said to him, I said, well, I have one song, I said, that I arranged, I said, and I'll let you hear it. He says, okay, let me hear it. So we got together, and I got at the piano, and we started singing Touch Me. He said, that's the song, that's the one I want. And we recorded that song, and he put that song out. We didn't have any problem at all. And as I said, it was an overnight success.
Overnight success.
Yes, and the sales were so great that his company couldn't press enough records. He had to get another record company to help press the records.
Oh, and if we had the Grammys in that day, you'd won the Grammys.
Oh, I think I would have.
As far as I'm concerned,